Hey guys, it's Whitney here. Welcome to my channel. Thanks for watching. We're going to be doing another eye with a lip liner today. And we're going to be doing like a baby pink eye with shimmer and a baby pink lip. I have already primed my eye with the Moodstruck Eye Primer. You saw that at the beginning of the video. And I really wanted to make sure that I let that set and I let that dry. And that's kind of what I'm showing, the colors that I'm going to be using. And I'm just letting that eye primer dry. And please remember that these are my Facebook Live videos, but I feel like they are just important to watch as any other video because there's very important details that I go over in them. So at this point, I'm just kind of like telling my viewers that I'm letting it set and letting it dry. But at this point, here we go. I'm actually taking Pessimistic pressed shadow and I'm going to put it all over both of my lids, okay? And that is just setting that eye primer the rest of the way to make sure that it is dry and so it doesn't look cakey or messy later on. And that is Pessimistic pressed shadow. And right here, I am just explaining that I'm going to be using the lip liner on the eye. Okay, and the next color that I'm going to go in with is Nimble, and I'm going to put that in my crease. And you want to make sure that you are building that color up. You do not want to go in with a full brush of powder or your eyeshadow because it will look very messy and it just won't be good. Okay, so really make sure that you're building up that color. And I am personally using a fluffy blending brush to do this. Now I do have a crease brush, but I have found if you are very messy with your eye looks like myself, that if you use a fluffy blending brush for your crease, it just really helps to give a more subtle look. And you'll notice that when you add this crease color or transition color, it really adds depth to your eye. And it really will change the total look of the eye completely. If you ever have one day where you can just do one eye with a crease color and then, or a transition color and then one eye without it, I would try it and just really see the difference it makes, okay? And if you need to go in on your other side of on your other eye because one side is darker, go ahead and do that. Just remember, it's easier to put on and you cannot take away, okay? Okay, and at this point, I'm going to take my crease brush, and I'm using the crease brush in my outer V because I'm super, super messy with shadows, and I'm going in with the color Agile. And Agile is a purple, it's a darker purple, but since it is that darker color and I do tend to get messy with it, that's why I'm using that crease brush, so I can just use a little bit of product and really build it up. And that is in the color Agile. I'm just putting that in the outer V. And then we will switch and we will do the same exact thing to the other eye. Okay, you guys, and at this point, I'm taking the lip liner in Punchy, and I'm going to apply it all over the lid. It's a very soft, like baby pink color. I didn't have like a matte pink eyeshadow, so just remember, if you don't have the color you're looking for, but you have it maybe in an eyeliner or a lip liner, use it, okay? But make sure they are smudge proof. You want to make sure that the liners are smudge proof if you're going to put them on your eye. Now, I'm gonna take my cream shadow brush and really press down that eyeliner, or the lip liner, I'm sorry. And that is somewhat blending it out just a little bit. Since it's smudge proof, it's really not going to blend with a brush. So that's why I'm taking that cream shadow brush and just pressing it down. And if you want to add a little bit more color, go ahead and add a little bit more color, but then press it down again as well. And then do the same thing to your other eye. Okay, and at this point, you can see how pumped up I am about how bright that pink is, and I am just ready to slay the rest of the eye. Now, since the lip liner is smudge proof, you may or you will have to go back in with the outer, what is that called? The outer V, right? You're going to go back in with that same color you used in the outer V, which was Agile, and just bring it in towards that pink and up into, you're going to fill in the whole V, but you're going to bring it in towards that pink because that pink is not going to blend very well because it is smudge proof. But you're going to take some more of the outer V color and just add some more of it and then blend it. Okay, and it's going to give you a nice look. And then just keep blending until you are happy. If your arm feels like it's going to fall off, you're probably doing it right, okay? So blend, blend, blend. That is very important. You don't want to look like a clown. Okay, and this is where we're going to add the shimmer to the eye, and I'm going to use the pressed shadow in Gentle. I'm just using a shader brush, and I'm also getting that brush wet just because I want that Gentle color to be super, super bright. It's already super bright. It's the highlight that I do have on my face, but I want it to be even more brighter, so that's why I added just a little bit more, or just a little bit of water to my brush, okay? And then I'm just putting that all over the lid, all over that Punchy lip liner, okay? Don't take it to the darker color, the Agile color, just over the Punchy pink color. Okay, you guys, and I'm going to take the color Optimistic, and that's going to be the color, it's a great highlighting color. And I'm going to take that, and I'm going to put it in my inner corners of my eyes, just to really brighten those up, okay? As you can see right there. Now, I will also just slightly bring that color up just a little bit. I'm bringing it down right now, but I also will bring it up just a little bit, up towards the brow. Okay, and now I'm going in with the same color I use as the all over color in Pessimistic. It's just that oyster gray. And I am putting that under the brow to highlight under the brow, okay? If you are like me and you are super messy with your shadows, once you highlight under that brow and get that brighter color under there, it will kind of clean up any messiness that you may have going on. And now we're going to add some wings because I only think that it is right that we add wings to this glamorous look. And I'm using a liquid eyeliner in the color Perfect. It's just black, okay? When I do my eyeliner, I will start my line, how do you say it? Not really at the eye and out, but I will start out and bring it in towards the eye. And I just make that line first and then fill it in the rest of the way. I'm not the best at wings. It's one of those things that I'm definitely still practicing. But I'm getting better at it. And I think that practice makes perfect with literally everything, you guys. Literally everything. So if you're having problems or struggling with your, whether it be your brows, your eyeshadow, or your eyeliner, just keep practicing. Get in front of a mirror and play. That is the biggest thing, you guys. And then the same thing with the other eye. You want to try and make sure that you make your wings match. Of course, they're not going to be perfect, but if they are perfect, then clap of hands for you. But me personally, I do the best that I can. But like I said, I'm still practicing and I'm getting better every day, you guys. And again, this is a liquid eyeliner in the color Perfect, which is just a jet black. And of course, there's going to be those times, you guys, where you'll have to, fix the other eye, go back to the other eye. And that's just kind of part of it with the wings. But I realized with this liquid liner, it's like a pen. It's just like a pen, and it was a lot easier than usual. So if you're a beginner, I'm going to recommend the liquid liner. And it's just like a pin, and it's very, very precise. The next thing you guys we're going to do is our eyelashes. So make sure that you comb your eyelashes out. I do use eyelash serum to help my eyelashes grow, so I definitely have to make sure I brush them out, because if not, if there's still product on there, then it kind of gets messy. So just make sure that your eyelashes are clean and make sure that you brush them out. And then I'm going to use my Epic Mascara paired with my 3D fibers. Now the 3D fibers always come with the transplanting gel, but I personally just love the to pair the Epic with the 3D fibers. It gives it just more fuller. I think it personally looks more fuller to me, and it's a lot easier to apply. But when I'm applying it, you guys, I'm just going to start on the outside lashes first. You start on the outside lashes, coat them as well as you can with your Epic Mascara or your transplanting gel. And then take your fibers and you're just going to roll them up your lashes, okay? If you want them longer, which I do, you're going to focus on just the tips of the lashes with those fibers, okay? Once you have done the outside of the lashes, you can go ahead and start your inside of your lashes. Now, we do it separate times because you want to make sure that either the Epic Mascara or your gel is not dry before you get those fibers on there. Because if it's dry or almost dry, the fibers aren't going to stick and they're not going to adhere. And you're not going to be happy with the results, okay? So that's how you do that. And then you're going to go to your other eye and you're going to do the same exact thing. Do your outside lashes first and then your inside lashes. You do have to set your fibers so they're not falling out into your eyes, but we will do that in just a second. Now, you really want to make sure that those fibers are very adhered to either your gel or your Epic Mascara. Because if they're not adhered and they're not dried, then all you're going to be doing is pulling them out once you either apply another coat of your fibers or you're going to seal them. So right now, what I'm doing is doing my bottom lashes while I really wait for those fibers to dry and adhere. And I'm not going to put fibers on the bottom lashes just because they are already super long and I just don't need those. But if you want fibers on the bottom, then go ahead and do that at this point. Okay, and I decided that I wanted to do 2 coats of the fibers. So at this point, I'm adding some more of the Epic on my outside lashes, just like the first time. And then I'm going to go ahead and roll the fibers up. Now, when I do my second coat of fibers, I only do the outside lashes. I will not do the inside lashes again. Just because personally, I just don't think they need it. So when you're doing, applying the second coat of Epic for the fibers, go ahead and seal the inside lashes. You can go ahead and seal those. But go ahead after you seal those and get your Epic for your second coat of fibers ready. Roll those fibers up those lashes, okay? And once again, you want to let those set for just a minute and adhere to either the gel or the mascara, okay? Because if not, and you go ahead and reapply some more either gel or mascara, you're just going to be pulling those fibers out because they are not dried and adhered. Okay, you guys, and at this point, I'm using the same lip liner that I used on my eye. I'm using it on my lip, and that's Punchy lip liner, okay? It's just that bubblegum pink. I'm just going to line my lips with that, and it is a very matte color, and the look that I wanted to do, the lip was a very matte. So I'm lining my lips in Punchy liner. I'm overlining them as well. And I'm going to fill them in with the same lip liner all over. I didn't want my lips to be super, super bright pink like the color that it is. So I decided that to take a liquid lip splash in the color Sublime. And you literally just need just a little bit, you guys. Just a little bit. I still wanted that pink to shine through. But so I just put a couple of dots on my lips. And then that lip liner, you guys, is not going to smudge. It's not going to go anywhere. But you're going to want to really blend that liquid lip splash as well as you can with your finger, okay? If you need to add some more of the liquid lip splash, go ahead. But just remember, it's easier to add than it is to take away. So just a little bit of this lip splash at a time and just blend with the finger because I still wanted it to be as pink, but a very, very soft pink. And the liquid lip splash and Sublime just really help to tone that pink down just enough. All right, and while I was doing my lips, I was letting that second coat of fibers adhere. And so after the lips are done, they should be definitely dried and adhered. So go ahead and put your last coat of your Epic or your transplanting gel over those fibers just so they're not falling out into your eye later in the day. So your lashes are full all day long. Okay, and so right here, I'm just adding a little bit more of the gentle press shadow for my highlight. I'm just adding that to my highlighting areas, but the main thing, you guys, is I'm adding it to my Cupid's bow. I think if you highlight your Cupid's bow, it just really sets off your lip. I'm just adding a little bit more. The more highlight, the better. I appreciate you guys for watching. This is the finished look. And please don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell, you guys.